Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Tabor College for a new generation of the broadcast here at Tabor. We will be running a regular stream. We used to do it on the old Facebook Live and a phone set up behind home plate, but we've gone 21st century here with the camera, steady camera behind home plate. A little play-by-play action going on. My name's Nate Duell. I'll be giving you the play-by-play today. I'll also be serving as your statistician and your public address announcer, so you may hear me doing a few things at the same time, but we're very excited to take this to another level and celebrate this softball team that didn't get a season last year. In the 2021 season, the debut at home of Coach Jeff Brewer. Didn't get a home game last year. We are kicking things off this year with University of Jamestown. That's come down from Jamestown, North Dakota. A long trip for them. Jamestown 9-5 on the season. The Blue Jays 2-12, coming off of some very competitive opening season tournament play. We're going to take a short break here and be back with the national anthem and the starting lineups. We're back, and while we get set for the teams to get starting lineups announced and do the national anthem, I'll give you the starting lineups. First for Jamestown, the visitors. Batting first and playing shortstop is Morgan Geisler. Batting second, playing center field, Mariah Wick. Batting third at first base, Cassie Ward. Batting fourth in right field, Santina Zito. Batting fifth and playing third base, Gracie Fisher. Batting sixth and catching, Megan Nealis. Batting seventh and playing second base, Lorigan Steuben. Batting eighth, the DP, Sydney Prussia. Batting ninth, playing left field, Laura Diemert. And doing the pitching will be Katie Merchant. For the Blue Jays, leading off and playing center field, Summer Soros. Batting second, playing second base, Maddie Primrose. Batting third and catching, Rihanna Smith. Batting fourth, the DP, Jackie Garcia. Batting fifth and playing shortstop, Mary Ondell. Batting sixth and playing first base, Ana Bejarano. Batting seventh and playing left field, Rachel Gray. Batting eighth at third base, Courtney Bossman. Batting ninth in right field, Chelsea Knight. And on the mound today, Marley Baxter. Now at this time, I'm going to turn over to my PA duties. And do some introductions once I get the thumbs up from the field. Well, we got a meeting at home plate with the coaches first. Let's take a look at some things. We mentioned that Jamestown comes in to this game 9-5. They played Friends, I believe that was yesterday, and dropped an 11-8 game. Looking at the soccer schedule, that's not going to do me a lot of good. So we'll check out the softball schedule here. They're not just going to come down from North Dakota and play one team in Kansas. They definitely set this up for a few games. They played in the Friends Invitational over the weekend. Played Friends 2 times. They beat them the first time 9-1 in 6 innings. They beat up on Bethel College 16-4 in a 5-inning game. And they beat Panhandle State 8-0 in 6 innings. And then in their final game, Friends held them off with 11-8 slugfest. So it's pretty clear that this is a team that can hit the ball and score some runs. Hitting has not been a problem for the Blue Jays. It's consistency on the mound and finding some good pitching and getting some of those clutch hits as well. We've seen some good games from Garcia and Smith, have been pretty consistent hitters in the lineup, but we've seen various other players have big games and come through. I believe that Maddie Primrose had a 3-hit game in the Friends Invitational. Mary Ondell's been a really solid hitter as well for the Blue Jays, as she's played a little bit of third, a little bit of short. Marley Baxter will be on the mound, and she's coming off a very good outing in her last game against Clark University out of Iowa, where she pitched a complete game. 7 innings, 7 hits, 2 runs, no walks, and a couple of strikeouts. And if Marley can find that form and be that pitcher today, Blue Jays will be in great shape. Big thing with Marley is she does not walk a lot of batters. She's always around the plate. That means she's going to give up some contact and give up some hits, but without giving up the walks, it makes a big difference when you don't have those free runners on base. So we'll look to see what we have from Marley today against this powerful Jamestown squad. The meeting at the mound has been completed, and now we're going to send it to our PA guy, me. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Tabor College for today's softball game between University of Jamestown Jimmies and the Tabor College Blue Jays. At this time, we ask that you join us in a word of pregame prayer, followed by the playing of the national anthem. Pray with me. Father in heaven, we ask your blessing on the game we're about to play. Give each one of us the courage to play this game in a manner which by our words and our actions is pleasing to you. Let us enter into this competition in a spirit of sportsmanship and with a respect for the members of the opposing team. We ask you, Father, to bless each one of us, especially the coaches, umpires, spectators, and players. Keep us under the protection of your Son, Jesus Christ, and help us be aware of his presence with us in this game. Amen. Ooh. Now let's meet today's starting lineups. First for the Jimmies. Batting first and playing shortstop, number 6, Morgan Geisler. Batting second and playing center field, number 3, Mariah Wick. Batting third, playing first base, 19, Cassie. Batting fourth and right field, number 7, Santina Zito. Batting fifth and playing third base, number 17, Gracie Fisher. Batting sixth and doing the catching, number 44, Megan Nealis. Batting seventh and playing second base, number 9, Lorigan Steuben. Batting eighth, the DP, number 4, Sydney Prussia. Batting ninth in left field, number 1, Lauren Diemert. On the mound for the Jimmies, number 22, Katie Merchant. And now for your Tabor College Blue Jays. Leading off and playing center field, number 6, Summer Soyce. Batting second and playing second base, number 28, Madison Primrose. Batting third and catching, number 18, Rihanna Smith. Batting fourth, the DP, number 34, Jacqueline Garcia. Batting fifth and playing shortstop, number 3, Mary Ondell. Batting sixth and playing first base, number 17, Ana Bejarano. Batting seventh and playing left field, number 15, Rachel Gray. Batting eighth and playing third base, number 21, Courtney Bossman. Batting ninth in right field, number 4, Chelsea Knight. And the pitcher for the Blue Jays today, number 25, Marley Baxter. So we've had the starting lineups. A couple times you heard it. And we are getting ready to get underway in game 1 of this doubleheader. 67 degrees here in Hillsboro. A wind blowing straight in from center field. It's a pitcher's day for sure. But it is a beautiful day. Slightly cloudy, but really nice weather for the home opener. Because in March, it could be anything. So we're glad that we have this and not cold and rainy or cloudy. It's a beautiful day. It is a bit windy. But again, with Jamestown's proclivity for scoring some runs and putting things together, this could be a good sign for the Blue Jays to keep them in the park. Leading off, number 6, Morgan Geisler. Geisler, a lefty, stand in. Probably see a little shift in the infield. Don't know for sure, but we can kind of assume she's a slap hitter, leading off from the left side. So we see Bossman in a little bit at third. First pitch from Baxter. That's in for a strike. Good start from Harley. Oh and 1. Comes inside, misses a little bit tight. As we said, Marley, not a lot of base on balls, but she's not afraid to come inside either. There's a swing and a miss for strike 2. That one dipped away a little bit on Geisler. Baxter in charge here with a 1-2 count. Goes away, and that one's fouled off. So the count remains 1-2. That one's hit, slapped over shortstop into left field. That's going to be a base hit. Gray gets it back in quickly, but Geisler is on with a leadoff single. Now batting, number 3, Mariah Wick. Wick, also a lefty up there. We'll see if we have a bunt on in play. Also going to see our first look at base runners for Jamestown, see what kind of speed they offer. And there's a bunt foul. There's another bunt. She pulled back and took that one for a strike. That one's upstairs. We'll see what they have going on with a 1-2 count here. Just missed by Baxter. It looked really good. She was able to hold off. And there's grounder to third. Bossman throw gets away from Primrose. They were going for 2 there. That one got away. Prim was over to the bag, and the timing was just not right, so Geisler will reach third, and Wick is on first. Now batting, number 19, Cassie Ward. So that's going to go as a fielder's choice error. There's the first pitch to Ward. Called strike. That one is swung on and belted. I think on a normal day that might travel a little bit farther, but for now it's going to go as a sac fly, and that throw coming in gets away, and so Wick will advance to second, but the first out of the inning. Jamestown is up 1-0. Now up is Santina Zito, the right fielder. First pitch is a ball, and it gets away from Smith, and Speedy Wick will advance to third. Coach Brewer's going to come out and just talk to his team. He's bringing everybody in. Seeing a couple of errors and a pass ball now, so not good fundamentals for the Blue Jays started off, and it really looks like he's just saying settle down. Take a deep breath, settle down, make the play in front of you. And the meeting with Coach Brewer's over, a little extra time with the infield. It looks like we're ready to get back into play. One-0 pitch is down. That one is fouled off. And it's 2-0. Two balls, 1 strike. There's another foul ball back up and over our heads. That'll level the count at 2-2. First base is open, but with 2-2, Baxter certainly wants to get this batter out. one fouled. Lazily over in between first and home in foul territory. So a runner on third. It's 1-0 here in the top of the first. Cito the batter. 2-2 count. That one's away, and that'll load up the count. 3-2. Changes the way things go at defense. Probably see the runner moving on a ball hit on the ground. Swing, and that was nicely played by Ana Bejarano on the little lazy liner that started to die in the wind, but she squeezed it for the out. Now batting number 17, Gracie Fisher. So 1 out away from getting out of this inning with just 1 run is Marley Baxter, now facing Gracie Fisher. Takes one up and away for a ball. Fisher, the third baseman for Jamestown. The 1-0 is swung and lined into the gap, but Chelsea Knight came on, looked good, but she could not squeeze it on a diving attempt. A great effort by Chelsea Knight, but that'll go as a base hit that scores a run. Fisher will advance to second on the overrun. Now we see Megan Nealis, the catcher. Swing and a miss. That pitch is in the dirt, blocked nicely by Smith. It is 2-1. Almost fouled away. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, and Baxter gets the strikeout. 2 runs scored for the Jimmies. We'll have to see how many of those were earned. We'll take a quick break, and we'll be back with the bottom of the first. We're back for the bottom half of the inning for the Blue Jays. Leading off for the Blue Jays, center fielder number 6, Summer Soros. Soros takes that one a little bit high. gets ahead in the count quickly. Katie Merchant on the hill. That one is a swing and a miss. She's got a little heat. So far, we've seen some heat from Merchant, but not a lot of movement. So if the Blue Jays can kind of time this up, they might be able to barrel some balls up, and that was up in the zone. 2-1. That one's right there, and she'll take that for a strike. 2-2 the count. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a miss. Now batting, number 28, Maddie Primrose. Prim is a junior from Fountain Valley, California. She's been a staple here in this lineup since she arrived in Hillsborough her freshman year. Plays an excellent second base. She gets a bat on that one, fouls it off. It doesn't look like Merchant's doing much but saying, here it is, try and hit it. The Blue Jays just need to time it up. Shakes off her catcher. Primrose gets a time. Looks like she might. One pitch we've seen is maybe a rise ball. She's missed in the up in the zone with that a couple times. That one's up and away. Trying to get Primrose to chase there. Maddie typically pretty disciplined at the plate. A contact hitter. There's one in between first and second. Oh gosh, a collision right there at first between Prim and the second baseman. Steuben coming over to field the play. At first, Ward had to lay out for it. She came up with it clean. Flipped it over to second baseman, and Steuben and Primrose arrived at the same time. Ball got away, so Prim is safe on the play. And that's going to be ruled a base hit. Took a pretty good effort for Ward to get to that. Now it's just a matter if we're going to see Maddie Primrose able to stay in the game. Steuben, a tall second baseman, and Maddie is very slight of build. She's only 5'1", so I think it was Maddie's face and Steuben's shoulder that made contact. So let's hope she's just shaking out the cobwebs a little bit. I'm sure that they're going to do the standard check to make sure there's not a concussion involved or any kind of head injury. She's getting up on her feet now. She does not look too steady. Let's see what they're going to decide. Kate Brickell, the Tabor College trainer down there with her, and Coach Brewer. I'm not liking that body language very much. She looks a little unsteady. Blue Jays have been racked with injuries already in this early season. A couple of them sitting next to me here in the press box. So a one-out base runner for the Blue Jays. We'll just have to see who it's going to be. If you've been paying attention to any kind of sports in recent years, everybody's playing it cautious when it comes to anything around the head or neck. And more often than not, you're going to see a player come out and go into the protocol. for safety's sake, and it's a good decision. It's a good protocol. Players and coaches may not like it all the time because it means you're out for 7 days at least. But in the big picture, I think it's the right thing to do. So that's why what they're doing right now is so important. Just getting the baseline to see where she's at. She's got a smile on her face now. She seems to be feeling a little bit better. She goes for a little jog. Ultimately, I think this is Cape Raquel's call as the trainer. I think she likes what she sees. It looks like Prim's getting the helmet back on. It almost looked like she took that more in the mouth, because she immediately went for her mouth and held her mouth. So she's got a beautiful smile. I hope those teeth aren't out of whack. But it looks like she's going to be good, and Prim will stay on base, and we will see big hitting Brianna Smith. Now batting, the catcher, Brianna Smith. So Smith steps in. 1 on, 1 out. Bottom of the first. It's 2-0 Jamestown. First pitch is up. Brianna has a ton of pop in her bat for someone as little as she is. It's only about 5'3", maybe 5'4". But she could put a charge into it. That one is inside but catches the corner. And it is 1-1. Prim at first, getting the signs from Coach Brewer. Here's the 1-1. Oh, that was right down the pipe, and I bet that Rihanna would like that one back. She took a good cut on it, but fouled it off. And it's 1-2. Primrose, typically a pretty speedy base runner, is a threat to move. I'm not sure with the collision at first base if they're going to play it that way, but with 2 strikes, that one misses away. Just outside, a little bit high. I think when you are a smaller player, your strike zone's a little bit smaller, and you have that kind of power, it's an advantage because it means they have to bring the ball down to hit the strike zone. There's the 2-2, misses, and it's a full count. See what they do with Primrose here, if she's going to be moving on the play. That one misses up, and the Blue Jays have something. Now batting, number 34, Jacqueline Garcia. So now 2 on and 1 out for Garcia, who had a really successful Friends Invitational tournament. She was 4 for 15, 3 home runs, 6 RBI in 5 games played. She fouls the first pitch off. It's 0-1, but it's the girl that likes to hit. That one's a called strike. On the inside, wise to let that one go. She wasn't going to do anything with that. But now with 2 strikes, she'll have to protect. This one is skied up in the air, and that is going to blow back here over our heads. No way that one's staying in play with this kind of wind we have today. We get a ball back in play, chase down a few others. Home plate umpire, Mr. Johnson, will clean off the home plate. Everybody resets after a ball's back in play. Here comes another one. That one misses. Jamestown bench wanted that one. The 1-2. That was lined foul out of play. She's hanging in there. Looking in. Garcia calls for and is granted time. It's a big situation here. That one's in the dirt. No chance for advancement. Neelis, the catcher, does a nice job with that. A left-handed catcher, not something you see a lot, but she is Canadian, so. This one is fouled off the hands. Good at bat brewing here for Garcia. She fights off some good pitches. Neelis from Winnipeg, Manitoba. She's a freshman. Left-handed catcher. This one is fouled away. This is just power on power right here. A great at-bat for Garcia. It's the 9th pitch of the at-bat. 2-2 the count. Oh, and a swing and a miss. She took something off that one. Now batting, number 3, Mary Yondell. So it's up now to Mary Yondell to keep the inning alive. She's had a really nice start to this season. She takes that one. Had some really big games for the Blue Jays. She takes that one down. Here's the 1-1. That was lined foul. Looked like a rise ball there that she caught. The bottom half of the ball. Is that right? Is that right? 1-2. Just stays alive there. Fouls that one back. Stay 2 count. 1-2 count. Good opportunity here for the Blue Jays. These are some of the hits that haven't been coming thus far in the season. Some of these clutch hits, 2-out hits with runners on base. It's made a difference. That one looked really good. But it's called a ball just outside, we assume. Merchant was headed off the mound into the dugout. She thought she had her there. Yondell again stays alive, fights that one off. Two and two. That one's in the dirt. Count runs full. Neelis does a nice job of corralling that one. It's a full count, 2 outs, 2 on. A big pitch here early in the game. That one is fouled off. She really fought that one off. So this is 2 good at-bats in a row by the Blue Jays that couldn't come up with anything on the last one. Let's see if they can get something here. This, again, is the 9th pitch of the at-bat. Merchant racking up the pitches here early. And this one is fouled straight back. Yandel was on top of that one, just missed it. What a pitch number 10. Pitch count not as big a deal in softball as it is in baseball, but still something you watch. And Yandel, a little looper, and that is dropped by the shortstop, and the Blue Jays are going to get a run. That's going to go as an error on the shortstop, Geisler. Now batting, number 17, Ana Bejarano. So a run scores on the error, and Bejarano fouls the first pitch off. This one is sky to left field. The wind is getting a hold of it, and that will tell you everything you need to know about the wind today. That ball started off the bat in straightaway left field and came down 60 feet left of it, over the fence and out of play. It could be an adventure for some of these outfielders out there if they get a ball that gets up high like that. So it's an 0-2 count. First and second are the base runners. That one's grounded right to the third baseman, fires on to first, and that's the end of the inning. But the Blue Jays get a run on a hit and an error. They leave two after one. It's 2-1 Jamestown. We'll be right back. We are back in action. It's the top of the second inning, 2-1 Jamestown. We're going to see due up Steuben, Prussia, and Diemert for Jamestown. As Baxter heads out to the mound, back out to the mound. 25 pitches in the first inning, 9 balls, 16 strikes. She was not helped much by her defense. Here's the lefty. Steuben fouls off the first pitch. That one is a called strike. Mr. Johnson, our umpire rather, on home plate, we've seen over the years. And that's a swing and a miss, and there's strikeout number 2 for Baxter. And he does have a wide outside corner, typically. So one quick out, and Prussia will be the batter. Sidney Prussia, Jr., from Detroit Lakes, Minnesota. Take that one. Marley now hitting the strike zone with consistency. That one swung and fouled off. That's 5 straight strikes. If Marley gets in her rhythm, it gets rolling, and doesn't have to, especially with no base runners on, she gets a good rhythm going. And that one is a little tight for a ball. Not a bad idea to come inside with 2 strikes. Came a little too far inside on that one. Hope you're enjoying our broadcast today. A new era in Tabor softball broadcast, as that one is fouled off by Prussia. Swinging that one is a lazy grounder to third. Bossman up with it, fires over to Bejarano, and that is the second out of the inning. So 2 away for Diemert. Diemert, the left fielder. That one misses too far outside. One and 0. And now a foul ball back. 1-1 to Diemert, the freshman from West Fargo, North Dakota. I was talking to Coach Gall before the game, and they were enjoying the weather here. They were talking on the way down here. It's a strike called that over the winter they had 29 days of below 0 temperatures. Such is life in North Dakota. Another easy grounder. Bossman to her left. Throw to Bejarano, and that is a 1-2-3 inning for Marley Baxter. 3 up, 3 down. We'll go to the bottom of the second. Still 2-1 Jamestown. Coming to bat for the Blue Jays, Gray, Bossman, and Knight. We're back. Rachel Gray leading off for the Blue Jays. She fouls one back on her first pitch. Looking aggressive right out of the gate. Seems like that may be the modus operandi with Katie Merchant. She's going to come at you. So be ready to swing. That one is strike looking. And it's quickly 0-2 on Gray. one could be in no man's land, and that's going to drop in for a single. It was a flare headed out to center.
Now batting, Courtney Bosman.
A flare out to short center, and the wind just killed it, and Rachel's able to reach on a single. That'll bring up Courtney Bosman. Courtney with the bunt, right back to the pitcher. Well executed. Bosman moves to second.
Now batting, Chelsea Knight.
Chelsea Knight spent much of her career here at Tabor as a pinch running specialist. Extremely fast. It's a little rocket. Now getting in her junior year, getting some time in the field. That one's taken for a ball, 1-1. That one misses down, and she's ahead in the count, 2-1. Runner in scoring position, 1 out for the Blue Jays, looking to level this game. That one is a inside strike looking, and that'll make it a 2-2 count. Chelsea from Mound Ridge, Kansas, just down the road. It's her 2-2. Fights that one off. She was way behind it, but made some contact. Stays alive. She was ready this time. Fouls that one off to the right side. Another foul ball back. Check swing, foul ball. Chelsea working a good at bat here. It seems to be a commonality here with Blue Jay hitters first time through the lineup against Merchant. They're seeing a lot of pitches, seeing what she has to offer. It's always a good thing to do. And this one's a swing and a miss, but again, a good at bat.
Now batting, Summer.
2 outs now as the Blue Jays roll over to the top of the lineup. Soros will hit. Struck out swinging. First time up. Fouls this one off. If she's a good student of the game, she's been watching. She's learned a little something from the 8 batters that have come after her. It looked like she did. She jumped in that first pitch and fouled it away. Second pitch, again swinging. That's another foul ball. Lots of contact from the Blue Jays. Haven't barreled any up yet. But it feels like they are on the precipice of getting some action going here. And she gets the outside corner there, and that'll end the inning on the strikeout. So 1 hit, No runs, one left. We are through 2 innings of play. It's 2-1 Jamestown. We are back, top of the 3rd inning. We roll around again to the top of the lineup for Jamestown. Baxter, a 1-2-3 inning in the top of the 2nd. She will have to face top of the lineup here in the 3rd. Geisler, the shortstop, leading off. She singled to left field in the 1st inning to get things going. She later came around to score. This one's going that way too, but the wind grabs that, and that is way out of play. Foul. Both teams seem anxious to do some hitting today. Put the ball in play, and that one's a lazy liner over Primrose's head. Knight does a great job coming in to corral that, but that's another hit for Geisler. 2 for 2 on the day. And that'll bring up Wick. Mariah Wick, the junior from Jamestown, hometown girl. She reached on a fielder's choice. This one is swung through, tipped, but held on to by Smith for strike 1. She hit a grounder to Bossman at 3rd, who tried to get the out at 2nd, and ball got away, which set up the first run of the ball game. That one's fouled away, and it's 0-2. See what Marley has in mind here. She goes away with that one, and the slap-hitting Wick slaps it foul. Might not be a bad idea to come inside here. But she goes away again, and that one's fouled away again. I always think when you have 2 strikes and a slap hitter, if you can come inside, a couple of things can happen. You're either going to tie them up on the hands, or a lot of times you see that batted ball go off the player into. Yondell does well to handle the wind there, as that ball was hit the straightaway center, and she made the play finally just near her shortstop position. And there's a out number 1 in the inning. So Geisler still on first. There's a strike called. The throw. Oh, the throw was right on the money. But Geisler made a very nice slide around the tag to be safe. Smith really came out really well with that one. It just made a perfect throw that beat the runner, but again, Geisler just went to the back side of the bag and kind of slid around that. So 2 strikes here. There's a foul ball. Ward, in her first at bat, hit the sac fly that scored the first run of the ball game. Fly to left field that Gray handled really well. Swing, it's a full swing. That is a strikeout. And that's the second out of the inning. There was no doubt about that one. She definitely went around. I don't even think it needed to be checked by the umpire. Probably couldn't have seen anything anyway since he's over at shortstop with a runner on second. And that'll still bring up Zito, who lined a little lazy liner to Bejarano. This one will go foul. Bossman up with it, fires over, but it was foul ball. Quickly ahead in the count, though, is Baxter 0-1 as she looks to get out of this inning unscathed again. And there's another one hit. Prim can't get there, and that's going to score a run. A lazy little popper that just got over the head of Bejarano and out of the reach of a diving Primrose and stayed fair. And Geisler will come around to score, and it's a 3-1 ball game. That'll bring up Gracie Fisher, the third baseman today. That one's up and away. A quick snap throw from Smith. A nice job. She saw that base runner getting off there a little bit too much. Kept her honest. Well, that one's in play. Bossman up with it. Bejarano, and the inning is over. Nice play to end the inning. But Jamestown gets a run on a couple of hits. And after 2.5, it's Jimmy's 3, Tabor 1. We're back
Now batting Madison Primrose.
at Hillsboro Recreation Center, home of the Blue Jays. As Coach Brewer hustles over to his spot, we'll see Madison Primrose leading off the bottom of the third. Prim singled in the first inning and was briefly shaken up as she had that collision with Steuben. This one's inside. I don't know. I think that's not a bad idea. You got a player that's taking a big hit out in the field. Maybe come inside on her. It's an interesting idea, but Prim, no problem with it. Takes a strike. It's 1-1. 3-1 here in the bottom of the third inning. Madison Primrose 1-for-1 in the game. Fouls that pitch off, and it's 1-2. ...56 pitches now for Merchant. through 2 and 2+ innings. Prim, nice eye there, takes that one up and evens the count at 2. Here's the 2-2. Fouled away again. A little bit on the hands there. Colder day, that one stings. But it's a nice day here in Hillsboro. Swing and a miss. Swung right through that one.
Now batting.
And there's
Brianna.
one away. That'll bring up Brianna Smith. Smith swinging on the first pitch, grounder to second. Easy play there. 2 away.
Now batting Jackie.
2 outs now for Garcia. Jacqueline Garcia. Some excellent walk-up music, brings a little energy. Takes the first pitch inside. That one swung and hit hard but foul, out of play. 1-1 count. Second time through the lineup for the Blue Jays. Definitely seems like they're attacking first pitches. Seems like that may be a strategy here. That one is taken down. 2-1. That one swung and fouled away. That's a big cut. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. 3-1, bottom of the third. Garcia's been in a zone as of late. That one is pulled foul. Lots of foul balls for the Blue Jays. It's a good sign, as they're seeing the ball well, that they can make contact. It's just the payoff pitches that make the difference here. That one is looped into left field. That's going to get down for a base hit for Garcia.
Now batting Mary.
She'll stay on first. And Mary Yondell will come to the plate. She reached on an error that scored a run back in the first. She'll take that first pitch for a strike. That one is a little flare, and that's going to be snagged by Steuben at second base for the final out of the inning. Steuben, a nice job sticking with that one. And that is the end of 3 innings. It remains 3-1. Jamestown. We'll be right back. We're back, top of the fourth inning. The Jimmies will send up Neelis, Steuben, and Prussia. Neelis went down swinging. The lefty catcher. First pitch is fouled away. Looks like both teams are thinking attack that first pitch. We've seen lots of counts where the pitcher's ahead. When you have a day with the wind the way it is today, it's already a pitcher's day, so you want to try to get the pitches you can and drive them somewhere and keep them out of this wind. This one is swung away and fouled off. Neelis getting a little Canada chant. Ooh, that one looked up and away, but we will take it for strike three. You never see pitchers or catchers complaining about called strikes because they want those when they're pitching or when their pitcher is out there. There's the first pitch swung on. Bossman handles the short hop there nicely and throws on to Bejarano for the second out of the inning, just like that. There are two down. On a great target over there at first base. She's big, she has good reach, she's long, and she catches just about everything that comes her way. An excellent glove, excellent defensive player. That'll bring up Sydney Prussia. Swung on first pitch, right back at us. And again, Baxter up in the count. That's that outside corner he's been giving it the whole game. This is part of who he is as an umpire. He gives big outside corners. She comes inside that time, and Prussia jams one foul down the first base line. Baxter definitely in control here. 0-2. Looking for a quick fourth inning. This one is up and in the wind, and Bejarano catches it for the third out of the inning. 1-2-3 inning again for Baxter. Through 3.5, it's 3-1 Jimmies. We are back, and it'll be Bejarano, Gray, and Bossman due up for the Blue Jays. Here in the bottom of the fourth, we've had chances, the Blue Jays have. Converted in the first inning. Swing, and that one's fouled back off the glove of Neelis. Bejarano grounded to third in her first at bat. Takes the strike there. There is probably no use swinging for the fences today. It would take a Herculean effort to get a ball out of here with this wind. Umpire took a close look at that one on the outside, but ruled it a ball. There's a swung on a grounder to short. And Geisler, hard throw across, and that is out number one.
Now up to bat, Rachel.
That'll bring up Rachel Gray. Swing and a miss on the first pitch. That one's called strike. Quickly 0-2. Gray stays alive. That foul ball. Rachel singled up the middle. Little flare that dropped in. No man's land. She'll take that one down and away. And it's 1-2. Swing and a miss. That was a nice pitch on the outside corner.
Now batting, Courtney.
That'll bring up Courtney Bossman. She sacrificed in the second inning, moving Gray over to second. That's where she stalled out, though, and the first pitch is fouled away. Wind starting to gust a little bit now. A little harder than it was, but then it'll die down for a bit and then pick back up. But it's always there. That one is inside for a ball. 1-1. Swung on. Looked like she brought the change up there a little bit. It's 80 pitches now for Merchant. That one is right down the middle, and Courtney knew it right away. So that's a 1-2-3 inning. Blue Jays go down in order. We go to the top of the fifth. 3-1, Jamestown. We are back. We're through 4 innings. This game is moving along pretty good clip. It's the top of the fifth. Blue Jays are running out of at bats, but right now they just need to hold Jamestown to their 3 runs as Baxter comes back out for another inning. Deemert will lead off. She grounded to third her first time up. Takes the strike. 0-1. Marley, 49 strikes and 13 balls. Make that 14. It's a really good percentage of strikes thrown. But that is her game. That's her style of pitching. She's oof. That looked good. It's called wide. 2 balls, 1 strike. She is around the plate. She doesn't mess around too much. As I say that, she runs a 3-1 count. But earlier in her pitching career with the Blue Jays, before she really learned how to be real savvy with her pitches, a lot of it was too much on the plate, and she didn't miss the plate nearly enough in terms of 2-strike counts and things like that. She gave up a lot more hits, and this one, slips under Primrose's glove, and it's going to be the 4th error on the Blue Jays today. That is really unusual for Madison Primrose. And that'll bring up the top of the lineup. Geisler, she's 2 for 2. She singled to left and singled to right. Maybe Summer should be ready in center here. She shows bunt. She lays it down foul. Someone's 2 for 2. That's a little surprising. She's obviously seeing the ball well and can hit the ball well. But they're up there to get some more runs. That one just got a piece of the bat. Which is a good thing because it got past Smith, but really nice pitch there. That was a savvy pitch by Baxter. Took a lot off of it. Was not going to let her get a clean bat on the ball, and this one we'll see what happens to it. It's foul, and it's going to drop foul. Rachel could not get over there. Again, that thing blew about 30 feet. Geisler betting $4.49 for the season. Takes that one away. That one's up. Smith had to go up for that one. And it's 2-2. This just has the feel of a big pitch here, a big at bat. It's skied, and that's going to definitely go foul. Just get the feeling if you can get Geisler out here, someone she hasn't gotten out yet today, then you can kind of settle down and face the rest of this lineup. Tip foul. Smith can't hang on to it. Doggone it. Stays 2-2 here, nobody out. Swing, and that one's fouled away. Geisler handles the bat very well. We said she's batting .449 on the season. 6 doubles and 4 homers, 18 RBI. Again, it's fouled away. Geisler giving Baxter a little bit of the Tabor treatment. This will be the 10th pitch of this at-bat. Just inside. Oh, and that's going to be an out. Beautiful throw, beautiful catch and tag by Yandel. It was called a ball at the plate, but an excellent 2-6 caught stealing. Rihanna with a throw almost from her knees, kind of bounced it in there, but Yandel gloved it, and they had the batter, Deemer. Oh, goodness, here comes a big gust of wind. That's even getting us up here. Whew. Before this press box was here, it used to be an open chain link cage that I would work from. As this one is skied on the infield, the wind's got a hold of it, and it is going to go over the fence and out of play. Again, that one was up, headed a shortstop off the bat, and Smith got all the way down there. Yandel, Bossman, Gray, they were all over there, and that ball just kept going. Well, count remains full. Again, I think this is a place where we've seen Marley improve tremendously over the last few years. There were times when this would rattle her a little bit, and she would not be able to pitch that well. She loses her on that one, but after 12 pitches, so it was a great at-bat for Geisler, and that'll bring up Wick, the center fielder. Wick has grounded into reach on a fielder's choice and popped to short in her 2 at-bats. Marley has become more than just a thrower. She's really become a pitcher in the last couple years. She's been the number 2 pitcher behind Madison Bird, who's left Tabor as maybe the all-time greatest, definitely the all-time greatest pitcher in Tabor history, and a 2-time All-American. Probably would have been 3 if they hadn't lost the season. And that one's going to Yandel. She cannot get that throw off, and that'll go as an infield single. It's just too slowly hit. Mary was back a little bit, so that'll go as an infield single. And Coach Brewer's going to come out. See what they'll chat about here in the 5th inning. Just 1 out. Runners on 1st and 2nd. And Ward is up. Ward hit an RBI sac fly in the 1st and struck out swinging in the 3rd. That was the 80th pitch of the game for Marley. Nowhere near any kind of limit for her. I think this is more of a situational discussion. As Marley definitely lost the zone a little bit in a few of those pitches in that last at-bat. Coach Brewer's heading back to the dugout. Base runners and batter head back to where they belong, and Tabor infield will break it up. Usually seems kind of light out there after Brewer's gone and you guys are just chatting. Doesn't seem like too much seriousness. See how Marley handles this. Calm down a little bit. That one's up again. That seems to be where she's missing. Last few pitches. That one's there. She got it down, and for a called strike. It makes it 1-1. All it takes is one of those to just feel a little bit better about yourself. Get that one strike over the plate. And there she goes. And that one finds the hole. And they're going to send the runner home. And now it's a 4-1 ball game. So that one just the 5.5 hole, as they say. And that got through for a single. That scored. Geisler from second. Wick advanced to third. She stayed there. And Ward goes to second on the throw. So now it's second and third with just one out, and Zito's the batter. She singled a little flare that got over first baseman, and Primrose had to make a diving effort on it. This one's... Oh, and they got a nice double play, and that will end the inning. Not great base running there. Cordy looked her back, made a good hard throw to first. They get the double play, and so Jamestown gets a run. It makes it 4-1. We're going to head to the bottom of the fifth. Blue Jays down 3.
Our houses are protected by the gun. You might meet them both if you show up here, not welcome, son. Our necks are burned, our roads are dirt, and our trucks ain't clean.
We're back. Chelsea Knight leads off the bottom of the fifth. It'll be Knight, and then the top of the lineup. Chelsea struck out swinging at her first at bat. This one makes contact, and Ward gets back there and makes a nice backpedaling catch at first base.
Now batting Summer.
That'll bring up Summer Source. She has struck out twice. Once swinging, once looking. This one is back. Oh, Merchant knocks it down, picks it up in time, and is able to throw out Summer Source at first, and quickly we have 2 outs. 2 outs, and looks like we're going to have a pinch hitter here for Primrose. Haley O'Neill will be the pinch hitter. O'Neill gets the call with
Now batting Haley O'Neill.
2 outs. Haley, a freshman. Haley, a freshman from Pipe Creek, Texas. Probably Pipe Creek down there. Pipe Creek, Texas. Takes a strike. Merchant looking to get out of this inning quickly. O'Neill lays down a bunt, but it's going to go foul. 0-2. That one's upstairs. Haley does well not to chase. I think one thing we're all cheering for is Haley not to blow away in this wind. It's a twig of a thing. Takes that one outside. Swing and a miss. Right down the middle, and that will end that inning quickly. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. At the end of 5, it's 4-1 Jamestown. Finish up the warm-up tosses here as we get ready to start the top of the 6th inning. It's 4-1 Jamestown. They will bring up to the plate Fisher, Nealis, and Steuben. Blue Jays pulled a nifty double play to quell a rally in the top of the 5th. Runners on second, third. They got a ground ball to Bossman. Got the out at first, and Bejarano fired home to Smith way ahead of the base runner trying to score from third. First pitch, swung on grounder. Yandel, Bejarano, one pitch, one out. Well, that'll bring up Nealis, the catcher. She has struck out twice. This one is lined foul. That was the first really good sound we've heard today off a bat. Way up high. That one's way inside. Sit on the ground hard. Yandel, a nice pickup and throw, a beautiful play At shortstop by Mary Yondell going to her left. Scooping it up and throwing out the base runner. A left-handed base runner at that. She's got a couple step lead out of the box. And Mary makes a great play for the second out of the inning. That'll bring up Steuben. Mary Yondell. Sophomore from Moore, Oklahoma, by way of Three Rivers Community College, as the first pitch is fouled off there. Tall player, 5'9", very tall for a shortstop. As we mentioned, she can move around a little bit and play some other positions. But you won't see too many plays as good as that one. Made by Yondell. 1-0 pitch is inside. And Baxter's behind in the count 2-1. 1-1 pitch. 2-1 to Steuben. Haley O'Neill, by the way, stayed in to play second base. Now it's a 3-1 count, and Prussia is on deck. Steuben, a .269 hitter. Fouls that one off. Prussia bats .552 for the season. We got a full count here. As Baxter tries to get out of the inning, it will be another 1-2-3 inning. She's done that every other inning, the second and the fourth, and trying for it here in the sixth. That's a liner into shallow left. What a play by Rachel Gray! Laying out for that one and catching the sinking line drive, and it is indeed a 1-2-3 inning. And we'll be right back for the bottom of the sixth. It's 4-1 Jamestown.
Now batting Rihanna.
We're back, and Brianna Smith is going to lead off the bottom of the sixth. Coach Brewer heading around. They're going to hold things up for him. Rihanna has walked and grounded to second on a first pitch ground out. That one way inside, just a duck out of the way. 1-0. Takes that pitch for a strike. Rihanna had a nice Friends Invitational, going 5 for 15 with a home run. Takes that one outside. She's down 1-2 in the count. Fouls that one straight back. Two. Smith looks to stay alive, put a ball in play, and she does that with a liner. That's going to get down, and that's in fair territory. Ree stumbles around first base, and she'll get to second base on an awkward looking double running wise, but a well hit ball down the left field line. Really smoked. Looks like we may have a runner. We are going to have a runner. Aurora Ingram, the senior infielder from Hoisington, Kansas, will head out and run for Smith. And if that running around the bases was any indication, it's a good idea to have her in as a runner. Ingram stayed put on that high hopper to second.
Now batting Mary.
For the first out of the inning. And Yondell comes up to the plate. She has reached on an error and lined to second. Takes that one for a strike. Reached out and fouled that one away. Quickly, it's an 0-2 count. Swing and a miss. That was in the wheelhouse. Couldn't catch up to it. That'll bring up Ana Bejarano. She is grounded to third and grounded to short. That one misses away. 2 outs here. Blue Jays had the leadoff double from Smith, and now Ingram running for her at second. That one is fouled away. And that was pitch number 100 from Merchant, but she still looks pretty strong. One ball, one strike. That one's put into play, but Anna continues her circuit around the infield with a grounder to second. That will end the inning. And we're going to the last. (4-1) Jamestown. We are back, and it looks like we may see some changes for Jamestown. I saw Coach talking with the umpire in between innings, Coach Gall. Coach Gall in his 21st season at the helm of Jamestown. Marley Baxter still out there, and it's Sydney Prussia due up here. It's Prussia, Demert, and Geisler due up. There's the first pitch called strike. Got to hold him here. Just 1/2 inning left for the Blue Jays to score any runs. That one's a foul ball, fouled off the plate. And 0-2 Prussia been held to an 0-2 day. She's the leading hitter for Jamestown. There's another foul ball. Leading hitter hitting a gaudy .552 with 3 doubles and a triple. This one is ripped foul, well foul. It remains 0-2. There's pitch number 100 for Baxter, and it's hit foul. Marley seems to be hanging in there. Swinging strike, and Smith went to fire it down to first. That ball popped up in the air. She was able to hang on to it, but there's a strikeout. And that'll bring up Demert, the leadoff hitter. Check that number 9 hitter. She's 0 for 2 today. Grounded to third and reached on an error. That strike is called. The second pitch is grounded to O'Neill at second. Underhands it over to Bejarano, and there are 2 quick outs. I'll bring up Geisler. She's been a thorn in the side of the Blue Jays today. Single to left, a single to right, a walk. She scored 3 runs of the 4. She takes ball 1 there. Stolen base mixed in there. She has definitely been the catalyst. That one is swung on and driven into right field. Knight gives it a thought and throws to Bejarano, but no chance there. That was hit on a line. That'll bring up Wick. She is 1 for 3. She scored the other run. So it's been the top of the lineup that's done the damage for the Jimmies. So that one is slapped foul. She grounded into a fielder's choice, reached on the error in the first, and later scored in that inning. Popped out to short in the third and hit the infield single to short back in the 5th inning. This one is slapped foul again. Again, you know, the slap hitting lefties are an interesting piece in the softball game, but I think as a pitcher, when you get ahead 2 strikes, there are a lot of things you can do with that kind of hitter. Well, that wasn't one of them, as she ropes that one foul. Baxter trying to finish this game. And she does so with a swing and a miss. A really well-pitched ball game for Marley Baxter. Now let's see if the Blue Jays can do something about it. Down 4-1 at the bottom of the 7th inning. It'll be Gray, Bossman, and Knight due up for the Blue Jays. We'll be right back. back. And it will be Rachel Gray to lead off the bottom of the 7th. Defensive change for the Jimmies. Number 12, Julia Byrne, is in at third base. As Gray takes the first pitch away. She singled up the middle in the 2nd and struck out in the 4th. Looking to set the table here. Obviously, nobody can hit a 3-run homer with the bases empty. She takes ball 2 upstairs. I was about to say in that last inning that usually you could tell when Marley is getting fatigued because she starts to grunt after her pitches. And that one, check swing, is ball 3. You could tell that when Marley is getting fatigued, she adds a little extra grunt at the end of her pitches, and I was noticing it hadn't happened until the last batter and a half, and that's a 4-pitch walk issued to Rachel Gray to start the inning.
Courtney.
And that'll bring up Courtney Bossman. Courtney made a nice sacrifice bunt in the 2nd, struck out in the 4th, but needing 3 runs. It'll be interesting to see if Coach Brewer is a little more aggressive than a bunt here. And he wasn't on that first pitch, and there's the strike looking. Now she shows bunt, pulls it back, and takes the ball. Gray can run, not a massive base stealing threat, but she can run. Bossman not showing bunt. We'll take that one low, and it seems like Merchant is. She steps off the pitching mound a little bit, compose herself. That's 6 pitches out of 7 this inning that have missed the zone. Bossman, a little fly. And Rachel Gray just got too far off the bag. Not a great piece of base running.
Now batting Chelsea.
So that's 2 outs now, and Chelsea Knight will be the batter. Chelsea has struck out swinging and popped to first. Takes that one low. Unlucky bit of base running there. Rachel trying to be aggressive here in the 7th. Got caught in no man's land between first and second. And there's Knight. Easy grounder to second. Throw was low, but Ward recovers it, and that'll do it for our first game. Jamestown survives 4-1. We got another game coming up. We hope you'll come back and join us. Give us a little while to get some rest, and we'll be back for more softball. Thanks for joining us for this first game. We'll see you for game 2 in just a bit.